Hey guys, wanted to do a quick recap and thoughts and reaction of this past weekend's first round of the playoffs, and kind of look ahead and give my predictions of the schedule next week and how we got here. So the Bengals did beat the Raiders. A little bit of controversy because of that one touchdown that should have been redone, I think, because the rule is if you hear or have a whistle on the play, you have to redo it. Ironically, the Raiders lost by a touchdown. So that's where it kind of gets dicey and interesting because, like I said, based on the rule, you should have just let the Bengals redo it. So then there's no what ifs or anything like that, or question because that was questionable on that part. So we don't know, but this is kind of leads up to what I'm thinking, and because of that, and that ref crew is not going to be refing anymore in the playoffs. So I guess they've had some issues with that crew before, or that particular ref. So they're not going to be doing any games in the playoffs anymore for the rest of this season. Now they play the Titans in Nashville. The Titans are 7-2 at home, and then the Bengals are 5-3 away. Now, just like this is my thought, I might be overthinking, or just like that conversational call or non-call, it makes me think of the tuck rule of Tom Brady. And so it just makes me think maybe this could be the Bengals to propel them to the next round. Because, like I said, ironically, it was the same team with the tuck rule, and this is the Raiders. Yeah, kind of might got the short end of the stick on this part. So this is what makes me wonder: could this be the Bengals? Like the more they play, I do like how they look, and the matchups could play. And we don't know what Derrick Henry is going to look like coming back. If he looks like what he used to, and how the Titans, yeah, I'll give them that. But I'm just saying I could see the Bengals winning, and I'll stick with that right now based on how they're playing and based on the circumstance of what happened last week. So I'm just thinking maybe that could help propel them because of that controversial call or non-call, like I said. Next, for the late Saturday night game, we have the Niners and Packers. Like I said last week, I picked the Cowboys to lose against the Niners because of the bad matchup for them. And like I said, it's sometimes you have to be lucky based on the matchups that you're played with. And so this is where I think the Niners can win again if Boza and Fred Warner is healthy, because they have to play against Aaron Rodgers, where obviously the first game of this season they lost by based on field goal, and so if they give too much time to Aaron Rodgers or don't put enough pressure, then they're going to. All right, so again, like I said, it just depends on those two players because if you're not putting pressure on Aaron Rodgers, he's going to dissect the team. And again, that's also depending on Jimmy G if he is going to take care of the ball. I would imagine they're going to try to run the ball as much as they can because I think that is one of the weaknesses for the Packers or most teams. That's why I think if you could keep the ball away from Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, I think that's how you pretty much. It's the same game plan almost with the Cowboys, because I think the Packers have a great quarterback and receiving unit. So and one of the biggest weakness for the Niners is the cornerbacks. So one way to make up the cornerback play is the pressure because the quarterback is either going to be rushed or hurried up, sacked in that way. So like I said, you gotta play great football that way. I don't think the weather's going to be too much of a factor, like snow or anything like that so far, but it is supposed to be 16 degrees so far from what it's saying. That seems kind of warm for overnight for Lambeau, but We'll see if that holds up. But yeah, I'm going to go with another upset with the Niners. And then, but like I said, it's based, I would say, an asterisk, depending on Boza and Fred Warner, because and how they feel and how they play, how they practice the rest of the week too. So next we got the Sunday game. The first game is going to be the Bucks and Rams. The Rams just finished as I'm recording this, and so I am very surprised how bad the Cardinals played, and that's how the Rams got to this spot. They are, from what I saw, I think 7-2 away, and then you got the Rams 7-1 at home. I got the Bucks because they took care of the Eagles pretty easily, and they look pretty good. I think the Bucks are starting to get healthy, but their offensive line can be questionable with one of their offensive linemen that went down. So, but I think Tom Brady will find a way to beat the Rams. It's really hard to beat the same team twice. That's what happened because the Rams did beat the Buccaneers at Los Angeles. So we'll see. Because another thing I think that's going to hurt against the Rams is that they have to fly cross country. So that's another issue. And I think it's supposed to be windy, which is not good for Stafford if he's going to be throwing the ball because I feel like the way the game could go, he could have some picks that way. So I'm going again with the Bucks in that sense. The Bills and the Chiefs is the last game of the night. So the Bills got here with something we'll probably never see again. I feel like it's almost like a perfect game for the quarterback because pretty much they scored on every possession against the Patriots, which is unheard of, especially on any team. But also, it's the Patriots. They usually have a good defense, and so the only time they didn't really score is when they took the knee down to end the game. So the Bills are 5-3 away, and the Chiefs are 7-2. Now the Chiefs did take care of the Steelers pretty easily. Now I think it does help the Chiefs pretty much have the same amount of rest. The Bills, they're going to get a little bit more rest because it's one extra day, but I feel like the Bills could pull the upset here too. Um, because yes, the Steelers were up 7-0 early, and I just feel like they were maybe playing down to their competition for some reason. I don't know why. So maybe the Chiefs will try to be ready for this matchup, but I just feel like if Josh Allen could do the same thing or be ready for, I could see a run here too. So it would be an intriguing matchup too. Maybe that's why I want the Bills versus the Bengals in that sense because then that will be kind of something new. Um, like, I mean, honestly, if the Niners do pull off the upset against the Packers, yeah, I would love to see the Rams pull the upset against the Bucks, but then that would go against my thought, like, um, that it's really hard to beat a same team more than once in the same season. So, but then again, we've beaten the Rams now, I think 6 straight now. So, especially, but that would be an away game. So, back to Los Angeles. So, it will be interesting. But I know that would be very difficult for the Niners if they do make it to go against the Buccaneers cross country. That is one reason why I was hoping the first round the Niners was going to play the Buccaneers, or not play the Buccaneers. Sorry. So that's why I was really happy that they drew the Cowboys because I thought we matched up better against them. Like I said, I was hoping if the Niners was because able to beat the Cowboys, and I thought they have a chance against the Packers because they left too much time during the regular season, and they weren't that good at home at the time too. That maybe someone on the other side could take care of Tampa Bay. So obviously, I knew Tampa Bay wasn't going to lose against the Eagles, but might have a chance. Maybe I was hoping the Cardinals was going to show up and meet them there, but we'll see. If you're going to be a Super Bowl champ, you got to be able to beat any team and get hot at the right time, which they have one thing going for them. They're getting hot at the right time, but they have to eliminate some of those crazy bad mistakes. So, Bengals, same thing. Like I said, all these teams have a chance. That means I only have one team. Well, no, actually, wait, sorry. That means I have both away team number one seeds potentially losing this weekend. So we'll see. We got pretty much three upsets because right now the Bucks are favorite, the Packers are favorite, the Titans are favorite, and the Chiefs. So I don't know. I just don't see all the favorites winning this weekend. Hope. I mean, I hope this weekend, upcoming weekend, is going to be better than this last weekend. There was so many blowouts. I thought the Cowboys and the Niners game, which I thought was going to be the closest one, um, or most entertaining, was going to be the most lived up, which I thought it did compared to all the other games. I think the Raiders and Bengals was close too, but I think the Raiders and Bengals and the Niners and Cowboys were the best, but a little bit for the wrong reasons of the refs being involved. So, um, yeah, let me know what you think. Did you like this past weekend? What did you like about this past weekend? Am I wrong about some of the controversies? Um, and if you're a Cowboys fan, what did you think your team did wrong? I mean, I thought the flags, too many penalties. I really thought you guys had almost gone against the Niners because, like I said, it made me worry like what happened to Aaron Rodgers. But that kind of shows you the quarterback play is very important because Aaron Rodgers would have probably never did that type of mistake. Um, yeah, so it just made me think, gosh, that Dak Prescott could be a legend and pull that off with that comeback, especially with Jimmy G throwing that late pick. So it's a game of inches. Obviously, there was so many times like Debo Samuel barely could by inches. Um, but I'm looking forward to this weekend. Let me know who you got. Am I wrong on my picks or anything? Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And together we can build better tomorrow. Thanks again.